Some of you, having problem in connecting into the database, especially using the Eclipse. So in this video, I will show you how you can fix it, but I start off with a fresh one. So with this Eclipse, which is I just newly extracted, now make sure that you have downloaded already your Windows Builder. Okay, assuming if you hadn't yet, you click here in the Eclipse marketplace. And commonly problem why you get an error, either it's because of the compatibility issues. So your option, if in case still doesn't work, would be to uninstall. Example here in the Windows Builder, if you already had it here, you can make an update on this one. Okay, or your option is to extract again your Eclipse, and then after that had a fresh install of your Windows Builder. Okay, example this one, Windows Builder. Okay, so you just have to search for that here in the Eclipse marketplace, and then okay, so Windows Builder. Oh, it's not showing. It's I think there's no S, just Window Builder. Normally you have to select the card once you installed it, then after installing it, assuming that you already had it, so that's one solution. Then next is try to test, assuming this is now the fresh, what they call this one, fresh Eclipse. Then if you hadn't downloaded yet the connector, you just had to download the latest one. Example, MySQL, the connector. Okay, from this one, and simply click the MySQL connector from here, then select platform independent, then you download this option. So in my case, I just download it already, then I don't need to download it already. Okay, so you try this option. Okay, so assuming you're done with download with this one, next option is we will try to create project, and we will try to reuse the existing code that I give you, which is about the database connection, which I just uploaded in the LMS on how you can connect using the Visual Studio Code. So for now, let's try to create a project. I'm going to call this one as Bookshop. Okay, so as you notice, the latest what they call this one, GDK that I had is actually 22. So by default, I had here the 21 version. Okay, now next is what happened here. I cannot make the Bookshop. It should be in lowercase. Take note, you cannot allow the project name in upper case. As you can see a while ago, there was an error. Then let's finish. Then click again to finish. And in here, I'll be creating the package. So I'm going to call this one as Bookshop. Let's say inventory. I'll call this one Bookshop inventory. Now I already had here. So the next option that I'll be doing is to create a class called database connection. I'll be calling this one as database connection. Then click finish. Alright, so we had a new code here, and then what I'm going to do is, of course, is to copy the whole code that one earlier that I had. Okay, so I'll just type here private static connection. So we're going to create a connect constructor, a new object called connection. So here we're trying to declare it because we want to make this one private, and inside here we will create a method called get connection. Okay, so in this case I will call this one like that, public static connection, which is referring to this one. Then you call it one get connection. So inside here, okay, I'll just make it 2. Okay, on this part we will add try and catch. Okay, you will add try and catch in this part of the code. First off, we will try to type try. Okay, I'll just have to finish it. Okay, if connection equal to null, empty, or the connection is close. So this close is also a method that we're going to create. Okay, now inside this condition, we need to connect the driver using the JDBC. Since we are using this object connection, we will type it here. Connection equals to driver manager that get connection. Okay, and then inside here in this portion, let me make it bigger. Okay, inside this option we will paste the URL, the RJD. So this is the format of the syntax. So we have to start with JDBC colon MySQL, then colon localhost, then the port number 3306. Just in case you change that, then you just have to replace it. Then followed by the name of your database. Okay, so here the name of our database is data university, the one that I created already in the previous video, which is this one, the university. Okay, so let me close this one, university. Okay, comma, then root. Okay, and then since I don't have the password, okay, yeah, I already had on the connection. Then below on this option, we're going to return connection. Now of course we need to catch the error by typing here SQL exception. Then you will catch that particular error, then open close curly brace. Then here we can show some message by using a J option. Okay, J option, no sorry, J option pane that show message dialog. Okay, we're trying to type this from scratch. So for now, I'll just put this one null, although you can also use the okay, error connecting to the database. Okay, this one is really important to put the message, and we will try to catch that error by using this command X. Oops, why did I put here T? There should be no T. Then let's go back in here. Then we're going to get the message. Open, close, then semicolon. Then here return null. Okay, so it will display the window with the default window formatting. Okay, so we had here now our connection. So we also need to add the close connection. Every connection we need to close it. So we had to type the public static void close connection. Then there you have it. Then open, close. You type again the try and catch here. Okay, let me start first with the try option. So you can add some condition here. If connection not equal to null or empty, then can and not connection is close. So you need to call again the close. Okay, then in this part we have to add connection close. Here we add the catch again. So every catch, I think I'll just copy this one. Let's just copy this one instead. So I don't need to retype it again. In the catch option, of course, I still have to type SQL exception X. Then under this option, we paste it, this one, and now the message would be error closing the database, then as is the message. I think you don't need to add what you call this one. As you can see here, we still had some error, a lot of error, as you can see. Okay, let's try to review the code. There's still some error. We're trying to connect because we hadn't added the SQL yet. On this part, we need to import the java swing the asterisk. This is for the, then import java swing G option pane. Oh, sorry, it should be pane, not panel. And another thing that we need to import is the import java SQL dot asterisk semicolon. Okay, now there, as you can see, there are a lot of errors. I actually just copied the code from the previous video. Okay, pretty obvious. We need to do a lot of work in here. So make sure that you had now how can we solve this one? Okay, for this scenario, this one, What does it say? Java swing. Okay, we need to add this one. Requires Java desktop to module info Java in here. We can just double click on this option by clicking this one, and you can see here add requires Java desktop into the module dash info.java. I'll click this one, double click. Now, as you can see, it's gone. Now, the error. Next is the MySQL or SQL. So, we need to import this one as well. But it's no longer showing the add requires. So, what we do, double click this one and just add requires Java SQL. Okay, there you have it. Now, save it. Okay, so there is no more error. However, do we still have some error here, I guess? What I think is the error in this option. I think I still had some, or that I miss up. Close the connection, try it. I need to double check. So public to try. So I can see when you are in doubt that maybe something is missing. Okay, you can try to check connection that close, then close. Okay, none and not connection. Oh, I missed to add the letter D in here. Okay, letter D. That's what I missed to type. Now, if we're going to run this one, of course, there's no output yet. And what we will do once this one is connected, okay, first let's try to test system out the front line. Okay, I'll just use the console first, yeah, because we still have to test. Put here successfully connected. Okay, now since we don't have the main function here, obviously this one will not work. So we need to add that one into our code, the main option. Alright, so I guess on this part of the code, I'll type here the public static void main. This is only to test. Then later we can just remove this one because we wanted to separate the main function into another application because that's part of your exercise. Now I will be calling the connection. Now I will call the object or the constructor as con. Then let's say database connection, which is referring to this one. Okay, database connection. Then I will call up the get connection. Okay, this portion. Okay, get connection. So let's see what happened next. And semicolon, then if con not equals to null. Okay, then we will perform the database operation here. I'll be calling again the database connection, that close connection function. After connecting, it should be close. Okay, so for now you will get an error for this. I'm sure we will get an error. So let's try to run this one now. Okay, see, we're getting some error yet because we hadn't added yet the driver manager. So question is, okay, what I did, highlighted, I just click here and then press tab in this page so that the highlighting will be gone. Now what I need to do is try to insert now the connector. That's what we need. I know this is some other problem that you encountered, right? Okay, now as you can see here, it's already in here, but how come I don't see any output like connected? Did I miss it? Okay, I think which one did I? Okay, we need to run this one. Successfully connected. There you had it. Connected. Okay, successfully connected. There you have it. So what happened, because I had to, well, so I can just remove this one. This is the previous one that I tried to test. Now I will try to replace this with the J option instead of just printing it here. I will copy this one and put it here. Okay, and then try to add now, or you can use the specific J options. Okay, since we're still testing, then we will do this one. Sorry. There you have it, successfully connected. All right, so we're connected now. So I want you to do this one. Okay, so try to do it first. Just follow this video here the way I did it. Then you first add there, but once it is connected, you can now remove this part and then put it into your main application. Okay, do it. So again, what you should do, if you still get error, extract again the Eclipse, then install the window builder, fresh install, and then do as what I did here, because that's the latest part. I hope it is clear. Alright, so good luck. Now I can remove this one now. And of course you can do connection. That's for the connection. So let's start that you can start creating now your, what they call this one, the interface. So example here, the swing designer, I'll be calling the window. Okay, I'm going to call this one as the, let's say, the main app. Okay, I'll just call this one as the main app. That is where we're going to add our, what you call it, the bookshop. That's what we wanted. And you can start now designing your, what they call this one, the bookshop. Highlight it, right click in here, and absolute layout. And next thing that you need to do, click the panel, put it there, and next is try to change the border and select the border type and title border. You type here example registration. Okay, just like the one you saw in the video, just do it. Okay, we call this one as the input panel. Okay, it would be better if you put it properly. Registration panel, I mean, this is registration panel, so it would be just easy. Okay, now you can continue doing it. Then obviously you have to add here the button, or you add the button here. Okay, just like what you are doing. Okay, I'll just make a sample, then you just finish the rest of the video so that this will not be too long. I'm going to call this one save and change this to 18, and I will make it this one bold. Okay, this one is better. Can copy paste it, then paste it again, so you can save time. So you had to start here with by putting exit, and then make sure that the variable name button exit, this one is clear. Okay, then you can add some panel again here. Okay, so aside from that, you continue adding the panel. Oops, if you can encounter like this, make sure to set to obsolete again. Okay, I forgot to tell you that you had to set the panel into obsolete by right clicking, then select, oh sorry, it should be absolute. Okay, that one absolute as well. Now for the panel here, just like the one that you had seen in the video. Okay, so you can actually select the button and adjust it on top. There you have it. Then we change the border again. We call this one as search. Okay, put here search, then click OK. There you have it. So let's say I'm going to change the color. Okay, I'll be selecting something lighter color. I think this one is better. Okay, this one, just for me to check. And I can add some label. Where's the label? Where is it? Okay, there you go. Okay, so I'll change the font style and to 18. I have to make this one bold. You can adjust. So I'll be calling this one as, say, book title. Okay, you can adjust it. If you think it's too small, then you just have to adjust like that. Then for this case, it's a good practice to always change the label. Put this one as label book title. Okay, then you can just copy, then Control V again, and another one. So how many have done? This is the book title, the author, the edition, the publication, and the price. Okay, See, you can do it faster. Okay, for this I'll be calling this one as label price, and of course we need to change this one as the price. Okay, this one is the publication. The edition, the author, so you had there the, as you can see, the variable has been changed to author. This one edition, this one is publication, this one is book title. Okay, now for the text field, so you just had to put it there like that. See, and make some adjustment. Well, depends on how. Okay, you can just make some adjustment on that. So maybe you also adjust to 15 so that when you type it, and then you can copy and paste it. So you can save time. Okay. Okay. Paste it here. Paste again. That's how you're going to do it. So it will not take a lot of time. Okay. Paste it again. And then after that, you can do the modification. So this will be, for example, text, price. This one is text, publication. Then here, text, edition. And this one is text, author, and this one is text, title. Okay, now you can also make some adjustment a little bit so that you can just move all of this by highlighting. Okay, like that. You can move it into the left side or make some adjustment. And then the next thing that you'll be doing is, obviously you have to adjust this one, the label here, and all the label. Okay, so the rain is so hard. Okay, so here we can also copy this one. Just Control C and paste it here. Did I paste it? Oh, there. Yeah, there. So, oops, I forgot that I had to right click this one. Right click and set layout to obsolete again. So, you can just make some adjustment easily. Okay? Then, so what's the title? This is book ID. Actually, because in creating your database, you need to create Did I did a duplication? Ah, okay. No, that's part. So you can also adjust this one according to your desire, of course. And we hadn't added the title yet here. Hmm? See? We call this panel as search panel. Search panel. Okay. Where's now my mouse? Okay. We'll just have to adjust this one a little bit. Okay, my PC got hung up. Let me adjust again. There you have it. Then you can add the table here, okay, by adding that one up to here, the one that you saw on the video. So this is for the table. Okay, that's for the table. Then I'll just make an adjustment like that. Oops, let's see. Okay, then what I'll be doing is for the title, I'll just copy this one, paste it here, and add, and then paste again. Did I copy it? Oops. Control D. Actually, this exit option, you can also put it here if you like. Oops. So I can make this one, what's the word? This is update. Okay. Now it's loading. Okay, there you have it. And this is delete. We can actually move the, what they call this one, the exit button on the other side. That's okay. So you can just place it here if you like. Then okay, we'll just wait. Then here, yeah, we only have two buttons in that case. Did we, what's the name of our button update? This one is delete. Okay, we change that to btn delete. Okay, and this one is the exit. Then you just have to add the name bookshop here. So just change that in advance. Okay, where's now my, this is around 30. Just select that. Okay, still loading. Where is it? Bookshop. Vent. Okay, just a bookshop. Just wait a little bit. Drug. Okay, this is what happened when connected. Okay, so I guess then the layouting. Okay, then there you have it. Let's try to run this one, the main app. Okay, okay. Now, of course, we still have to make some arrangement on this one. So, supposedly when you type here the number, I press enter, automatically it will display here. So when you click save, all the details will be added. Okay, this is option, the select option. Okay, that's it. Okay, so that's it for now, and it's your turn to continue and finish this one. Okay, you just follow the video that I give you related to the bookshop. Your first goal is should be able to connect. I'll just give you the solution for this after you submit your output, your efforts. So it is really just a matter of consistency, extra effort, and following the video. If you cannot follow the video, try to make an extra effort. I know you can reconstruct this one. You can start from scratch on how you can connect. It's just the same. The logic is just the same as long as you can connect. The code is just the same as well on how you can insert the data. It's all just the same. Just a matter on if you were able to do your registration assignment, that's all the same actually. You just had to, okay, if you can remember in your what you call this one, in the registration, just like how you insert it here. Okay, when you try to make an update, then the query, same logic, you just had to apply. Okay, just like what I showed in the video last time. For delete, same, you just had to specify, although there are other things that you need to consider as well, like the number. When you create for the database for this, it should be what they call this one, auto generated for the book ID. So therefore there are one, two, three, four, five, six variable names that you need to add into your database. So make sure in your database, let's say, start up with your database. I'm going to call this one bookshop. So I'll just bookshop data. I'll just call this one bookshop data. Okay, so from here you have 1 2 3 4 5 6. So there are 6. You have to make this one into 6. The name of the table, let's say book price. We call this one as book price. Okay, yes, you have it there, and this is where you put the book ID and the author. Okay, it's here. Okay, did I say book title? So you had to add here the book title, the author, the edition, publication, and the price. So of course for the book title there should be a bar chart. Okay, the values would be around, let's say this can be 50. For the author, this doesn't. Okay, it's really more than 50, or you can adjust it if there are more. Well, for the edition can be version 1, version 2, so we can use this text as well, bar chart, and maybe we'll just add it to 30. For the publication, well, we either the name of the publisher or the year it was being published. So instead of a number, we can just say bar chart because it can be the publication year or the publication. Then the price should be the, or you can also use the float if you want to have the decimal point. So you can use this one double or real. Okay, you can use this one float. Well, perhaps this is also, let's say 50, and this one is, let's say, I'll just make it 11. Now for the book title, maybe it's also 11. And next thing to do is try to check this one as the primary key. Okay, that's the ID. Then go and auto increment. So we want it to automatically create the book ID. We don't allow the user to enter the book ID, but instead it will just create automatically. Then once you're done setting up with your table database, click save. Okay, there you have it. So we had now the name of our table is bookshop, and then it says price. So since it's a bookshop data, then in our database we can replace this one. Okay, instead of university, you just click this one with bookshop data. Okay, exactly the same with the one that you have created in here, the name of your data. So let's try to connect first with the database. Okay, since I deleted the main, oh sorry, should I put it back again, the main, just for testing purposes? I will put back first the main option, this one, because I need to check whether I'm connected to the bookshop data. Let's try to run this database. Okay, oops, what makes me wrong in here? Oops, required project. Okay, something. Oh, I forgot to add this one. Okay, let's try to do it again. Run. Okay, so we're successfully connected. So it's working now. So for this part, main, I will remove this one now because we will put this into your main app. Okay, it would be later. Okay, here in the main app, as you can see, and the source code, this is where we're going to, or you can separate that. You just have to continue finish it. Now you start adding code in this portion. Okay, I need to close this one first. You can add the code here in the set option. Oops, my ID is not responding. Okay, this is where you add your action event. Then I'll go back here in the clear option, so add also your action event here. Okay, and update. Delete. And go back again to exit. Okay, so I'll just try to add a code here to exit. Then for the others, you just do the rest. So this one, the exit system that exit will exit the application actually. So for that case, this one exit. Now let me try to run this one again. Okay, when I click exit, it will exit the program. That's it. So again, you have now the video. I hope you can follow, but of course, for the other details, for the adding, you just continue what you are doing and let me find out if you can still follow it. I already showed to you how you can connect onto the database, but your next challenge is how you will be able to identify those variable names. Okay, that would be all. Good luck. I hope that you will be able to submit design and output, and once that you will be able to connect, store do all of this, then you are good to go. Same process to the other frames. Okay, that's it for all. Bye.